Hey guys, this is Jurassic Collectibles, proud to bring you another review. Today we're going to be looking at the Jurassic Park Laserdisc Fossil Special Edition. Now back in the 90s, Laserdisc was a popular digital format. It was like the DVD equivalent of the time. VHS was the most popular, but if you wanted a digital clear copy, you could buy a Laserdisc, and it would come as 2 discs, and they were really big. You can see the size of my hand here. It's a big box. It's about the size of a record, like an LP. Now, they used to break the film into 2 halves, 2-hour segments, because the discs could only store so much data, but they're basically giant DVDs. We'll have a look at those in a minute. Now, this edition of Jurassic Park came out in 1994, and the usual Laserdisc has the Jurassic Park logo, and it's a black box. Very similar to this, quite glossy, but this Fossil Edition is quite hard to find now. It was one of the rarer special edition versions, and the logo itself is quite unique. You can see it's almost got a glassy look to it, and that's not like an embossed picture, that's actually printed. And same with all of this. This isn't embossed, this is just flat, the whole thing. But it's quite reminiscent of the design for the Lost World logo, which didn't really come out until 1997. So it's quite interesting to notice that they've done this sort of design in the past, before the Lost World even came out. So this is the front, and it's about sort of half an inch thick, maybe getting on for an inch. And you can see the 2 discs there, and it's also got some paper extras which we'll have a look at. And you can see on the back it's got some raptors' footprints, and I'll just get some close-ups for you to have a little closer look. So here's a closer look at the footprints, and these are all flat, they're not embossed. It would have been nice if they were embossed, but they're not, and you can see the cracks, and it is very reminiscent of the Lost World design, the rock, which they used to use as a sort of a backdrop for the Lost World logo. And we'll just have a closer look at the front as well. So here's a closer look at the front. You've got the Pioneer, which was the manufacturer, and Laserdisc, the brand, and then you've got Jurassic Park. It's a beautiful logo, actually. Really amazing. I don't think I've seen that logo used anywhere else. But yeah, it's really beautiful artwork. Lovely piece, and it's really big. I mean, you can see my hand. I have big hands, and that's quite a big box, quite a hefty box. Okay, and the spine as well, you've got the spine there, Jurassic Park, and it's just sort of the plain rock logo, and you've got Universal at the top there. So I picked this Laserdisc box set up for £5. Now that is a steal. I couldn't believe how much I got this for. In US dollars, that's about $8. Now, this is a very scarce item. I've seen them go for at least $100. I'm not sure whether that was due to the film being popular at the time when I searched, but I think I looked back in 2009, 2010, and there was one going for at least $100. So if you see one of these, snap them up, especially ones that are in good condition, because they're quite hard to come by, and you really will not regret it. There's some lovely artwork in here. Okay, so let's get the contents out of the box. Just grab the spine, it should all slide out. Just want to be careful with it. There we go. Okay, so we've got 3 little slips here. One's almost like a poster. We'll have a look at them individually in a minute. One is a book with the same design that's on the cover of the box. And there's this really beautiful stark yellow book with the Jurassic Park logo there. And then of course you've got the 2 discs, and they're actually broken into chapters in the same way that you would get on a DVD. So you can see the chapter selections, and it seems to me that they might be more there might be more chapters than there are on the DVD. I'd have to check, but you get a lot of chapter selections, so that's pretty cool. And then let's have a look at the artwork on the front of these without sliding the disc out. So it's the same as the cover again, but it's beautiful artwork. And then inside is the disc itself. You can see you've got the Pioneer logo there with Jurassic Park, and there's the T-Rex skeleton silhouette set against red. And really all of this is just a big silver disc, so I won't bother taking that out because I want to keep it in nice condition, but it's just a disc that goes all the way out to here, and it's just a massive DVD. No other markings on it, it's just completely sort of silver. Okay, so let's take a look at this booklet here. So here we go, we've got the Jurassic Park logo on the cover, you've got the contents, and you've got the footprints printed larger there. So this one's kind of like an information booklet, looking at DNA and evolution, and how that relates to the film. So you can see it's got some sort of it's almost like early clip art, and you know, you've got these sort of scientific diagrams showing evolution and DNA. So it's a nice artwork there. There's a nice amber chunk. It's obvious that they've tried to imitate the raptors from Jurassic Park, but haven't got it spot on, but it's still nice artwork. So here we've got a chart of different types of dinosaurs. And then you've got some DNA facts at the back, and that's that one. Okay, so let's have a look at the next one. Let's have a look at this yellow booklet. I really love this Jurassic Park logo on yellow. It's something that I might adopt as part of my title screen at some point, because it just really stands out. It's really nice. Okay, so on the inside cover we've got this amazing artwork of a raptor, and again, it's not 100% accurate. The teeth, there's way too numerous. I mean, they look like I don't know, they look like bristles on a brush or something. I mean, the raptor did not have that many teeth as far as I can remember. But what's interesting is that his eye actually looks like a piece of amber, and in his eye there seems to be an insect. And let's get a closer look. So you can see here the eye of the raptor has actually been turned into a piece of amber with an insect in it. So that's actually quite clever. It's quite a clever picture. Okay, so this booklet is more about the filmmaking side of things. So there's going to be sort of behind the scenes pictures in this book and concept artwork and that type of thing. So here you go, you've got them looking at the hatchery there. Some nice artwork from the film. There's a nice sort of page spread there of the sort of half page spread of the raptor. Got a nice picture of Ellie there. I don't think I've seen that picture before, so we'll get a close-up. Yeah, so there's Ellie stood looking concerned, but I don't think I've seen that picture before, so it's quite interesting. So it's always nice when you find photography that you haven't seen before, promotional photography that you haven't seen, because I don't know, it just gives you a nice sort of inside look at some of the scenes. Sometimes reveals things that they haven't told you before. And at the back there you've got Jurassic facts and a nice map of Isla Nublar, which looks almost like it would be out of a brochure, so that's really cool. And then on the back, what have we got? We've got all yellow and just the credits there. Okay, and last of all we've got this poster. So it seems to be a sort of an information poster similar to the first booklet, and it's all about DNA and evolution. So here is a sort of an evolution chart. So yeah, it's quite sort of it's quite informative, this box set. I mean, as opposed to the newer box sets of DVDs that we get, it tends to be just sort of film memorabilia, but it's obvious at the time they were quite interested in educating as well as entertaining, and I think that was one of the big selling points of Jurassic Park back in its heyday. Cool. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this review. I would definitely suggest picking this box set up, especially if you can find it for £5, which was an absolute bargain. Even if you don't have a Laserdisc player like me, I think you'll enjoy it, just because you've got some beautiful artwork, you've got some really nice glossy brochures, you've got a DNA poster, and you've got this beautiful box that you can keep on display, and you can put other things around it that are related to Jurassic Park. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.